Buying a home is becoming harder and harder for many in the U.S. and right here in the Tennessee Valley to the extent that it's being called a crisis. That's where we start. I'm Connor Board.
And I'm Mike Black. HUD Secretary Ben Carson made a stop in Russellville today to talk about affordable housing in our state. Our Kelly Kennedy caught up with Secretary Carson to see what he and the Trump administration are doing to try to fix the problem.
I'm at Clayton Homes in Russellville. It's right here that they build manufactured homes like the ones behind me. Secretary Ben Carson says it's facilities like this one that are helping to combat the affordable housing crisis in Alabama.
A combination of being less expensive, being able to be put up much faster, and being more resilient, as well as accumulating equity at the same rate. Boy, that's a no-brainer, and we just have to clear the way.
Secretary Carson heard from locals about what needs to be done to break down barriers so more people can afford to buy a home. Governor Kay Ivey joined him today on a tour of the Clayton Homes facility.
Creating and sustaining affordable housing is one of the most important challenges in the United States. And by engaging so many communities on your tour, we have a great opportunity to find effective solutions.
Carson announced today that HUD is updating its safety standards, which would make adding carbon monoxide detectors a requirement. Senator Doug Jones recently urged Carson to make sure public housing is tested for radon, which can cause lung cancer. This comes after reports of people in Butler Terrace in Huntsville being exposed to hazardous levels of radon.
There are already state regulations in place to deal with radon across the nation. So what we want people to do is follow the state regulations. That pretty much takes care of it. We also are going to be adding something to the evaluation, the REACT scoring that's done, to make sure that at least it has been done within a reasonable period of time.
Secretary Ben Carson says once these changes are put in place, it'll be the first major update to the standards in over a decade. He says that these updates should benefit both the manufacturer and the consumer. Putting the Valley first, Kelly Kennedy, WZDX News.
They say that nearly 10% of families in the U.S. live in manufactured housing. That's 22 million Americans.